Firefighter safety switch. I did the unboxing with the other products from SAHB, so I'm quickly going to try and explain where this product come into and why we feel it's necessary. So yeah, it comes like this. This one is a 2-string 20 amps, and yeah, so most of the inverters most probably will use this, in the residential setups. So most of your inverters have sometimes 2 strings, sometimes you can put 2, sometimes there's only 1 MPPT, but this is the smallest one on them, but you will have maybe 2 strings coming in. So what you will get in this box is just the manual, just explains everything, plain and simple, but yeah, and the dimension chart. So what you will be getting is your quality MC4s, 4 of them, 4 pairs, and then also to mount your mounting things. And yeah, this is the switch. I'm going to explain it now on the board. So it's IP66. It's a firefighting safety switch. So if you just go to this, so it's C certification. So you can do basically a few options on this one. The 40 amp on the 1 string, we'll go through the specs later on, but you can ask me. So yeah, I think I'm going to open it. I'm not sure, I don't want to make the video too long. So what it basically has is it's got your strings coming in and your strings coming out, and then basically it goes down to your power. I'm going to explain it now. This is your power cable. This will go down to your DB box. So your strings will come in and it will go out. So what this is doing is we've got protection on the, so here's your 2 strings coming into your PV combiner box. You've got your surge arrestor, you've got your fuse, you've got your isolator non-polarity on your combiner box. So if anything happens on this side, we've got no problem. The fuse will go, you can switch off on the non-polarity. Under load you can. We've got to put the stickers on. You're not allowed to, but it's possible with the non-polarity. But to make the confusion, because nobody knows always if your breaker is non-polarity or polarity sensitive. So we've got protection this side. What the problems we've got at this stage is this. People seems to look to miss this as well. These MC4s are very important. We went through lots of documentations of the laboratories on fires that started on the systems on solar panel side, and most of the problems it's here. So quality MC4s is very important. These go in there. They have to go very good. You get them in millimeters. Sometimes you can get a 10 millimeter and you use a 6 millimeter. You have to use the right things. You have to use the right tools, because this thing will crimp this and it will make a cold weld. They fold in and they will make a very, very, very good cold weld. If the people don't have the right tools, you're not always on site, they just click it on. They may take a side cutter and just close it up. That will become weak. Another thing is maybe they did something wrong. They will seal it. There's a red seal, watertight. They will seal it, but then something went wrong and they will take it apart. Already that seal is gone. Corrosion is going to start, and that's where problems are. But yeah, so I'm not a real artist, but I'm just trying to illustrate what's happening here. So we've got protection. This will be more or less your installation. You've got your inverter. Your inverter, either the MPPT will be outside, or it will be, like a hybrid inverter, it will be inside. We've got the PV, the combiner box that I just showed. We've got protection, so we can switch off all these. If there's a problem, we can switch off here, so no power goes into your inverter. It saves your inverter. We've got AC coming in. We've got the we can switch off every wire here. We've got protection on the. You've got your changeover switch. You've got your AC protection box. You've got your indication lights. You've got your mains coming in. You've got your main switch. You can switch it off. No power's coming in. And also, if there's a fault, you can switch off the inverter either by your power. You can switch off the batteries. No power coming in. You can switch off at your mains, power coming in. You can switch it off. And then eventually you can switch it off here as well. So you can switch off. Everything here can be switched off. What we've got a problem is these wires going to your strings. So as long as the sun shines, the panels will produce voltage up to 500 VOC, say it's 425 volts. Some inverters, depends all on what size, but 26 amps, 2 strings. If a fire occurs with your battery charger, it happens quite a lot in your bed. Here's your bedroom. A fire starts here. It will go up. The fire will go up. What will happen here? These wires, most probably every time, all the installations I see, there's some regulations to everything. Everybody's installation differ, but it might be in your roof, it might be outside of your roof, and because of a certain amount, you are free to put it in conduit, plastic conduit. This will start to burn. These panels these wires will burn and burn and burn. It cannot be stopped until the sun goes down. So now the sun is still shining. The fire department will come in. They will come in. First thing they have to do is they will have to go and switch off the grid, because they cannot they cannot electrocute themselves. So they will go to the DB box. They will switch off the grid. You've got your stickers, everything. They can see your system. You can switch it off. Maybe you can switch it off while you are there. But the problem is here. So this is where the firefighting safety switch comes in. So where this will fit in is as close as possible to your strings. Outside, firstly, not where there's water and not in shade. So I will still put this in an enclosure. I will try to put it here. So as soon, what will happen, this switch is got above 70 degrees, it will switch off your panels to here. So these wires are safe. They can go in, they can help you. The other thing is basically, if it's switched off there, we bring this wire down, we put a switch on here, a stop switch. As soon as they press that, that will disconnect there, and all these wires will be protected. We've got another solution. We had to because people will say, what about the panels? Even if they burn, they still produce. This product is not in the regulations yet. In other countries it is. I'm very excited about this product, and I really think there's a big need for it in the market. And then also the other solution, but we had to fill in a NDA, so that we are not yet, we're not allowed to disclose that yet and bring it to the market, but we will. We next week in a big meeting with them, so looking forward to that as well. Safety first, people.